But there's a second thing that we learn from the day of Pentecost, and that is that everyone is precious. Everyone has value. Everyone has dignity. And so we read in Acts chapter 2, verse 44, all the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. No one claimed that any of their possessions was their own. So there have been times when this has had to be rediscovered, the social impact of the gospel. But one key person in the 18th century who was the means or part of the means of bringing the evangelical revival of the 18th century as a preacher, John Wesley. He was involved in social action. He campaigned for a living wage. He campaigned for the equal treatment of women, the abolition of the slave trade, prison and labor reform, child labor. He even campaigned for the care of the environment. Wait a minute, John. You're back in the 18th century. You're ahead of your time. Campaigning for caring for the environment. He set up labour exchanges, loan funds for the poor, dispensaries of medicine for the poor. He worked to solve unemployment. He worked for a society based on values and not on profits and consumerism. That's what he said. That was part of his manifesto. As one African Christian says, you can't preach the gospel to an empty stomach.